In 2025, one royal built a life so exclusive, so private, even Buckingham Palace isn't welcome inside. While the world focused on other royals and their public dramas, Princess Beatrice quietly disappeared from the front pages. No scandals, no statements, just silence. And in that silence, she stepped into a world of quiet luxury, so advanced, it's almost invisible. She didn't try to rebel. She didn't want to shock the world. Instead, she chose to evolve. No loud headlines, just private jets that fly themselves, vaults no one can open, and a hidden fortune most people never knew she had. But what she's hiding isn't just about money or style. It goes deeper, because even her family doesn't always know where she stays at night. So the big question is, what is she preparing for? Now picture this, a high-tech penthouse in the sky. The floor turns to black glass at the push of a button. A floating SUV waits quietly outside. And inside, a royal you almost forgot, but one who never forgot her own power. If you think you know the royal family, think again. This is what it looks like when one of them chooses to disappear into elegance. And stay with us, because at the very end, we reveal one thing Princess Beatrice owns. Something so private, so protected, it was almost deleted from government records. This is the untold story of a royal who said nothing, but changed everything. By the end of this video, you won't look at Beatrice the same way ever again. Not every royal lives in a castle. In 2025, Princess Beatrice lives in places that most people have never even heard of. Places where phone signals don't work, where cameras can't see, and where even the press can't find her. She didn't just want privacy, she needed a full escape. These homes aren't just pretty or rich looking, they are part of a bigger plan to stay safe, silent, and hidden. One of her main homes is in the mountains of Switzerland. You can't get inside unless you pass a biometric scan, like a retina or fingerprint test. Another home is a glass tower in Singapore, covered in mirror walls. From the sky, it disappears like it was never there. For most people, a home means comfort. For Beatrice, it means camouflage. It's her way to become invisible. One apartment she owns has smart windows that turn dark if a stranger gets too close. Another property doesn't even have a real address, just a set of GPS coordinates shared only with a trusted few. These places aren't just for sleeping or relaxing. They are places to hide, places to stay one step ahead, and it makes people wonder, why is she hiding? Why is she building a life like someone is chasing her? What happened behind palace walls to make her want to disappear? Is she protecting her family or protecting something else entirely? One of the wildest facts. In her Italian villa, the basement holds a private server, kept cold using cryotechnology. It's so secret that only 3 people in the world have the password. Not even Buckingham Palace knows what's stored inside. This isn't just a royal getaway, it's a new kind of life. Built on technology, silence, and total control. No one takes pictures. No one knocks at the door. No one knows when she's there or when she's gone. So the question is, when she leaves these hidden homes, where does she go? In 2025, Princess Beatrice doesn't ride like other royals. Her cars, bikes, and flying machines are more than just luxury. They are shields. They're built to protect, to vanish, and to make sure no one can follow her ever again. She didn't want to be chased anymore, so she used her wealth to make sure she never would be. Today, every ride she owns is like a moving safe, silent, fast, and almost impossible to track. One of her most secret vehicles is the Xpeng X3. It's a private flying car. It can take off from the top of a building, fly at 130 kilometers per hour, and even recharge mid-air. No roads, no traffic, no footprints. On the water, she rides a hydrofoil electric jet ski. It lifts above the waves and flies silently over the surface. On land, her favorite SUV is blacked out, bulletproof, and can turn into a submarine. She doesn't use Uber. She launches. Every vehicle she owns is AI controlled. They run on encrypted codes, pilot themselves, and only work if they scan her face or fingerprints. If anyone else tries to use them, they shut down. But here's the thing, it's not just about how she moves. It's where she's going that makes people wonder. Because no one knows where she travels, no one knows who she's meeting, and that's exactly how she wants it. One of the most jaw-dropping machines she has, the Lazarus LMV496. It looks like a motorcycle, but it can lift off using 4 jet turbines. Yes, it actually flies. This isn't just about looking cool. It's about building a life where no one can follow, no one can guess, and no one can stop her. So the real question is, what kind of life needs this kind of movement? In 2025, Princess Beatrice doesn't go to royal events or smile for photographers at banquets. Instead, she sits in secret boardrooms, protected by encryption, surrounded by people who don't care about titles, but care deeply about power. They didn't give her a throne, so she made something even bigger. Her own empire, built in silence, far from the eyes of the world. She has money, yes, but more than that, she has influence. Beatrice is now one of the quiet investors behind some of the world's most powerful technologies. She supports quantum tech startups, holds silent shares in companies that defend against climate disasters, and funds the AI that helps run the SkyTrain, a transport system moving millions. You might not see her cutting ribbons at new buildings, but don't be surprised if she owns the company doing the building. And the deeper you look, the stranger it gets. Some insiders say she secretly helped design a Hyperloop capsule, the kind that travels at airplane speeds on the ground. But she used a fake name, so no one knew it was her. She's not asking the crown for permission. She's not asking for attention either. She's just moving forward, quietly becoming the future behind the scenes. The more we learn, the more it feels like a soft revolution, but one done in heels, with style, grace, and zero noise. There's even a fun fact few know. Her name is quietly tied to a company building solar roads that power themselves from sunlight. Yet she has never once spoken about it in public. This isn't the story of someone chasing fame. It's the story of someone writing the rules without telling anyone she's at the table. So the real question is this: with all this power, all these companies, all this reach, why does she still hide her face? Why is the one royal who may shape the future the same one who's choosing to stay invisible? In 2025, Princess Beatrice's clothes don't just make her look good, they help her disappear. She's not the girl you remember waving from a palace balcony in a fancy hat. That version is gone. Today, her fashion isn't about style, it's about protection. She wears jackets made from reflective fabrics that confuse drones and cameras. Her jewelry gives off white noise, blocking hidden microphones. Even her purse has a lining that stops any signals from coming in or out. Your jacket might keep you warm. Hers can block a GPS tracker, and the deeper you go, the stranger it gets. She owns a custom gown with real quantum crystals woven into the fabric. These crystals can actually bend light, making parts of her body invisible under the right conditions. This isn't fashion for attention. This is fashion that says stay away. She's not just hiding from cameras. She's defending against surveillance. She's refusing to be seen unless she wants to be. But there's one piece she wears that caused such a stir. It was almost banned at a global summit. It's not big or flashy. It's a simple silk scarf. But hidden inside are data threads that can store and encrypt 32 gigabytes of classified information. That scarf can carry secrets without anyone knowing. This isn't just style. It's a system. Every thread, every zip, every shimmer on her skin is doing a job. Erasing, blocking, or protecting. So now, one question remains. If this is what she wears in public, what is the one thing she owns that even the royal family won't talk about? What's the final secret? The object so powerful, even the crown pretends it doesn't exist? Princess Beatrice didn't run away from the world. She just built a life so far ahead most people still haven't noticed it. In 2025, she's not just part of the royal family anymore. She's become something else. A prototype for a new kind of power, one that doesn't need a crown or camera. Because real power today, it's not about being famous. It's about being invisible when you choose. It's about building something no one can take from you. She didn't trade her past for silence. She traded it for freedom. And the biggest secret? A private island high in the Pacific Ocean sky. It floats above cloud level, hidden under UN-protected airspace. No address, no press. It's self-sustaining, powered by solar grids and quantum-coded firewalls. Not even Google Earth knows it's there. She lives where satellites can't see, where names don't matter, only control does. In a world where every move is watched, she found a way to make hers untraceable. So now the question is yours to answer. Would you give up your public life, your name, your image, just to live completely free? Because Beatrice did. And in 2025, That may be the most powerful choice of all. In a world obsessed with royalty, Princess Beatrice didn't disappear. She just stepped into a throne of her own making. Now you've seen what real luxury looks like in 2025. Not loud, not public, just untouchable. If this changed how you see the royals, hit subscribe. We've got more elite stories coming your way. And tell us in the comments, what part of Beatrice's new life shocked you the most?